Organic Chemistry Lab Basics Part 1, Using the Balances. When first approaching the balances, you will need to turn them on. You'll note when you press the button, it'll start to flash up and go through its warming up procedure. This may take a few moments. Wait for it to show the zero balance before you begin to use it. It can be helpful to remove an approximate amount of the substance that you're trying to measure from a stock bottle on the cart before weighing out the exact amount. When it comes to obtaining the exact amount, you will need a secondary container on the balance. The best option is to use a piece of weigh paper that you have folded in half and then in half again on the diagonal. This diagonal will help act as a funnel that you can then use to pour into whatever container you're aiming for. Unfold the weigh paper and place onto the scale. Make sure you close the door to avoid any kind of air currents in the lab, and then tare the instrument by pressing the 0/T. You can now measure out the correct amount. Open up the doors and slowly start to add your solid sample to the weigh paper. In this case, we're trying to aim for something about 50 milligrams. If you put too much on, carefully remove some of it and place it back in your secondary container and try and re-weigh. Your procedures do not require exact amounts. They just require that you know exactly how much you're using. So that means whenever you measure something out, make sure that you're close to the literature amount. Once done, you can take your weigh paper off. Be careful, do not spill. If you do spill, please, please, please clean up your mess. This can be done by using the brushes near the scales. Sweep the solid off of the scale and onto the table. You can then brush the solid onto another piece of weigh paper to be disposed of in the proper waste container. When transporting your solid, it's typically a good idea to fold the weigh paper around the solid. This minimizes the chance for spills. If you have excess solid, you can either pass it around to other classmates that have not obtained the correct amount of solid yet, or you can dispose of it into the appropriate waste container. Do not put it back in the stock bottle.